So I'm sure you guys are excited. We're 10 days or so from Rogue One, and everybody is talking about it, from little kids to adults. Everybody's looking forward to this film. Now, I'm super excited about this film because of Donnie Yen, because I really do think a couple of things are going to happen in Rogue One. I think number one, everybody's going to see what I've always called the Donnie Yen Factor, and that is how well he is able to act. Donnie Yen is a heck of a performer. Now, you might not even know who he is if you're not into martial arts movies, or if you're not a martial artist. I happen to be both. I love martial arts movies, but I am also a martial artist, so I've always appreciated Donnie Yen's ability to act outside of just his ability to fight. So Rogue One is exciting, right? Because I think that what we are going to get to see, especially in the US cinema, because I think, I could be wrong, someone correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is the first US film that he's been in actually in front of the camera. He's done a ton of choreography for films, but I think this is the first US film that he's actually ever done in front of the camera. And for him to be in something that's the scope of a Star Wars movie is tremendous for us. I think that we're going to get a treat as US moviegoers, because this guy is going to show us just how good of an actor he is. But I also think it's going to be a big boom for him too. Like, I'm really excited for him to get this type of exposure on this level film in US cinema. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at my favorite fight scene. It was hard to nail it down because I like so many of them from the movie Ip Man 1. And this is the fight scene in the house. So I want you to look for some things though, because what you'll notice here is that this is going to be a good performance outside of just the punching and kicks, and it's quite a dynamic scene. But look how well Donnie is able to embody the character, even in this scene, how he's able to bring the personality through of this character, how you're able to get a feel for what this character is like just from the fight scene. And he's able to do this on a lot of different levels, even when you see him in different movies where he's portraying different styles of martial arts and where he's portraying individuals from a different era and time. He's always able to embody the character that he plays. I'm telling you, in Rogue One, Donnie Yen's character is going to be a standout character. It's going to be a memorable character in this movie. So I'm excited. So without further ado, you guys, check this out. Ip Man, the fight scene in the house. This is awesome. Take a look at this.
Anyone in Foshan know Kung Fu?
Ip Man.
I want to see it. I want to see how a man can fight like a woman does.
Good Kung Fu doesn't depend on age or sex. It's on you. You'll understand that in a bit.
Please. I'll pay.
Good.
I'll pay.
Mommy said
Listen to what the little kid says.
or everything will be broken.
Okay.
Little brat.
Mind your language.
Brother, you all right? You okay?
Brother, you okay?
No.
Master Jin, You all right?
I'm fine.
Hopefully we get to see some of this action. So good, man. So good.
Okay, so who won?
Look at him. Look at his face. He must have lost.
All right. So, you guys, that is probably my favorite clip or my favorite fight scene that Donnie Yen has done. And it was really hard to choose just from this movie because there were so many that were so good in this movie. But I'm telling you, Donnie Yen is going to bring a factor to this movie that I think is really going to make his character a standout character. So I'm excited to share this with you guys. So did you see what I was talking about? Did you see how he was able to really bring across the personality of the character that he was playing? And if you see the whole movie, you're going to see it come out even more. I think that he is going to bring something really unique and new and very memorable to Rogue One with his character. So I'm really excited for him, and I'm really looking forward to his performance in Rogue One, a Star Wars story. So that's it, you guys. Please comment. Tell me what you thought about that. Tell me what you think about Donnie Yen. Oh, before you go, let me say this, because I've seen in comments before, and there's always somebody that talks about the voiceover or the dubbing in martial arts movies. So I want to say this, and I can tell you this as someone who's just a big fan of martial arts movies and a martial artist himself, and someone that appreciates the culture around movies like this. So guys, I just want to say what you have to remember is, of course, when you see dubbing like this is for us. You know, hopefully the idea is that it makes the movie more enjoyable for the American or the individual that doesn't speak the language, so that they don't have to endure reading subtitles, which I actually appreciate. But what I also want you to realize is, if it looks funky or if it looks strange or sounds strange, of course it probably does, but remember that these movies are not made for American moviegoers. These movies are made for Chinese moviegoers. So when you get the voiceover and things like that, it's just for us to be able to enjoy the film without having to read all of the text on the screen. I just feel like I need to say that in case I do get a comment of somebody saying something about the voiceovers or what have you. Just remember, this is not an American film. If you were in China and you spoke Mandarin or Cantonese or something like that, then it just wouldn't be an issue. Pay attention to the performances. That's what's really important. And this film is really good, by the way, if you haven't seen it. It is probably one of my favorite films, probably definitely within my top 20, because the performances and the choreography here is just, it's crazy sick. It's just really, really good. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Hey, please make sure that you subscribe. I'm looking forward to your thoughts on Rogue One after you see it. So please come back and talk about what you thought about the movie, you guys. And I think that I mentioned in another video what we have coming up in December. Of course, we're going to look at Rogue One. We'll definitely be checking out Fences, definitely checking out Sing. I'm super excited about Sing. Man, Sing, every time I see a commercial for Sing, I get more and more excited. And we're going to check out Passengers too. Passengers looks really promising. So that's what's on our list for December. If I get a chance to get to more stuff, then definitely I will. Thanks again, you guys, and I will see you on the next video. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Bye-bye.